This is the demo video for project 4 part 2, which is the Twitter API using WebSockets. So let me download the project. I have submitted the project on UF eLearning. So let me download it now. I'll open it. Okay, so this is the project. It has this server.fsx file which contains all the functionality related to server, and this is the client.fsx file which simulates the client and user functionality, and this is the readme file, and this is the project report. So let me give you a quick walkthrough of server file. So this server.fsx file is basically contains all the endpoints. So it is basically running Akka actors fronted with the Suave web server. So let me give you a quick walkthrough of what endpoints it has. So it has register user to register users. It has login for login functionality, follow to follow users, logout functionality, then tweet endpoint. So whenever a user tweets, when the requests come to the server, then the user tweet is saved to the user tweet table. It is also saved to the followers feed table, and then it is sent to all the users who follow that particular user who is tweeting currently. And also the tweet is saved for any hashtag present in the tweet, and if there are any mentions, this is also saved during the tweet operation. Then we have retweet endpoint, hashtag query, mention query, and get all users tweets query. And as you can see, all these endpoints are fronted with Suave server. So as you can see, when the request comes to Suave, then Suave sends this request to the backend Akka actors. A quick walkthrough of client. So this is the client. So client emulates the whole Twitter operation. So the way I have simulated this is I have, like as we do in real life. So first the user registers, then he logins. Once he's logged in, then he's able to follow other users. Then he can tweet, he can retweet. He can also see what particular hashtags are trending or what mentions are trending. In similar fashions, I have implemented this simulation. So this is the prepare zip distribution function, which prepares the distribution of tweets and subscribers as we were instructed. And then we have the user simulation, and I'm simulating user with actors. So each actor simulates one user, and as you can see, we have those it goes in a flow, like whenever a user performs like when the user uses this Twitter API, the simulation is done step by step. So first he'll register, then if the registration is successful, then he will be able to log in, and once he logs in, then the session starts. So that's where the session is. Session is basically a given time for which the user will remain active, time duration between login and logout. So once the user is logged in, then he can follow other users. So this is the subscription module. So that's where user can follow all the users that it wants to follow. Then this is the tweet operation. Then user can retweet. User can get the feed from other users which it has followed. And this is hashtag query, mention query, and get users tweet query, and finally the logout operation. So let me run this program now. So server and client, they both run in different processes to emulate client and server operations. So let me run the server first. The commands to run this program are present in the readme file. As you can see, this is the readme file. So this is the command to run the server. We'll run the server now. So as you can see, I'm running currently 32 instances of server fronted with the Suave web server, and these servers are emulated with Akka actors. So I'm currently running 32 because I have 8 cores in my system, and I found that at 32 backend servers the system is performing optimally. And let me run the user simulation now. So user simulation takes two inputs. One is the how many numbers or how many number of users we want to simulate, and the second is the session time. We can also adjust the session time. So let me run the user simulation now. So currently I'm taking 20 users, and each user will have login session time of 1 minute. 60 represents 60 seconds, because otherwise it will take a lot of time. So I'm just running a small example here. So as you can see, currently the ZipF distribution has been prepared, and currently users started registering, and this is the server side. Server side is also printing response on its end. So it's saying that follow request succeeded. So initially it started with registration. So as you can see, registration is happening, it is success. And similarly on this client side, this is the client side. So as you can see, it is getting response from server. As you can see, user 7 is registered with Twitter server. Now the login process has started, so these users are logging in. So once the user logs in, suddenly starts tweeting. So that's why servers sometimes get overwhelmed, and the response time is little slow when all the users start tweeting, but we'll get the response eventually. So we have to wait for some time. As you can see on the server side, it is also printing. It is registration of users, then it has printed login success or login failures. So most of the logins are successful as of now. As I said, all the operations are happening sequentially. First registration, then login, and the session starts. Then the follow requests are so these are the follow requests. So currently users are trying to subscribe to other users, trying to follow them. So these are the follow requests which have succeeded. Now you see these tweet operations happening. So tweets are successful. On the server side, we are seeing this response. Let's see when we get on client side. So yeah, this is the client side response. Now users, after logging in, as you can see, users have started tweeting. So as you can see, each tweet is a dummy tweet which contains a hashtag and a mention. So at the server side, this tweet will be looked for any hashtag present or any mention present, and it would be saved in the mention table. So currently users are tweeting, and simultaneously retweets also happen. As you can see, there's one particular retweet present here. So the frequency of retweets is random, because not all the tweets are retweeted. Only user actor randomly selects whether to retweet or not from its feed. Finally the operation completed. You can see session, so users have logged out, and here are the statistics, evaluation statistics. So I have kept this ran this simulation for different types of loads, and I have kept those performance parameters in the report.pdf file, which I can show here. So this is the report.pdf, and I have run this simulation for different number of users, and I have recorded total number of requests made at each endpoint, like login, register, follow. What was the total number of requests made, and how many were successful, how many requests actually were successful and got response from the server in successful manner. So I've recorded these parameters, which I'm printing at the end of the simulation. So that is it. Thank you very much.